Hello, this is the Breast Love One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is a storyline reading as far as Malcolm Jamal Warner, better known to a lot of people as Theo from the Cosby show back then, but when I think of Malcolm, I just focus on that he's Malcolm Jamal Warner. Ever since he's been an adult, full-grown adult, that's just where my mind, when I think about him, I don't think about Theo, because that's the role that got him in show business and got us to even know him as a person and see him. But when I see him on screen, I look at that he's Malcolm Jamal Warner, okay? Theo was the character back then that he played as a young person, and I left that back then. So whenever I seen him or see him on screen, as far as whatever it be, I just look at him as Malcolm Jamal Warner, okay? But this is a storyline reading as far as Malcolm Jamal Warner. Malcolm Jamal Warner died, and it was said that he was in Costa Rica. I have an actual card that says Costa Rica, so that card should come out because it was said that that's where he died at. But it was said that he was in the water on the beach, right? And he got sucked in and he drowned. Let's see if I can find. So Malcolm was 54 years old, it said. Let me just see. Malcolm. Bear with me for a minute. Malcolm. What's this say? Bear with me. I hear just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. I don't know what that got anything to do about. I hear just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us. I hear that. Okay, so we have Malcolm. Malcolm was a 54-year-old young man who died July 20th, it says, 2025, in Costa Rica. Okay? He known as Theo from the Cosby show, right? So, let's just see more about what they say actually happened. And they said that he was sucked in while swimming. Okay, let's see. I don't see a whole lot of anything else, so I'm just going to go from there, and I don't see anything else, so I don't know if it's I think his family was there with him, but I don't see all of that here, so I'm just going to focus on ever since I heard about Malcolm drowning, I just thought that he ingested something, and by that I just mean that, like, if you have a water bottle, that's what came to me back then when I heard about him dying. Like, if he had a water bottle, if he had like a water bottle, drunk some water before leaving, or anything as far as a water bottle, water, right? Not juice, but water. That, you know how you can use a needle on a bottle and you can't tell the bottle is dripping, depending on where you puncture the bottle. So that's what it seemed like to me. It don't have to be that, but that's what I got. That's what I thought ever since I heard he died, that he had water and the water bottle was punctured by some needle that had something in it. It don't have to be that, like I said, but that's what I thought when I heard that he died. Because for me, it don't make sense for him to take his child in the ocean. I don't know if she's 7, 8, or whatever her age. That means the water will come all over her head. So no man is going to jeopardize and bring danger to their family, because men are the protector of their family. So he's not going to go deep in water and leave his little girl over that side. You're going to stay close to your child. If his child was in the water, he's going to stay close. So he's not going to go deep down all the way this way and that way and leave her alone. That makes no sense. But if something was put in his water or whatever he drank, it could make it where he become unconscious some kind of way in the water, where he not being able to control his movement himself, and he could be taken away by the water. So I just want to see exactly from God, was something put in Malcolm's water, anything like that? Because it's hard for me to believe that he would endanger his daughter or himself, because he had to know how to swim, because he wouldn't have went in the water. Not that kind of water. So he had to know how to swim, and he wouldn't have went too far away from the edge, because he had his little girl with him. So that means something had to make sure I'm saying it right. Wait a minute. Bear with me for a minute. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah. So I'm just going to do the storyline reading and see what comes out for actor, rapper, poet, writer, producer, what all he did, band member, guitar player. He had a lot of talents. Swimmer. There's no way he's going to jeopardize his child. If he had his child with him, he's not going to have it where he don't be safe, because that means his child won't be safe. And men protect their children. Most men anyway. Because they are the protector of their family. So let's just see. Universe, you know all about it. It's going to be a little noisy, but you can bear with it. You know. Okay, let's see. I hear just the two of us though, so we can make it if we try, just the two of us. So I don't know. So if he had his daughter in the water with him, you heard what I just said, we can make it if we try. Okay, one more. Stop. Okay. Bear with me. Okay. 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 So with this car right here, he drove there. I don't know if he drove there or he was in an airplane. Some kind of way he stolen from in a car. Drug addicted. So with this card being in here, I feel like something was in his water. Whatever he's drinking, eating. Really seemed like the water bottle, it feels like. But this card say drug addicted. This let me know something was in his drink. I keep on going with the drink because that's what God showed me days ago. Like a water bottle and you puncture it with a needle. So if it's not that and something he ate and something. Some kind of way. So this says that stolen in a car. So some kind of way he might have been riding in a car and he got there that way, or he might have rode in a plane. I just don't know how he got there. Let's just flow a little bit. Let me just get some. Okay. Okay, salary driven. Okay. He was salary driven. Or somebody else was. Let's just flow a little bit. Let me just see how it goes, okay? We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Deep hit. Somebody was covering all their bases. Deep. Look at these two cards. Somebody was covering all their bases because he was the lone wolf. And the other side of this card says that somebody looked at him as easy. He was the lone wolf. Somebody who wasn't no cleaner than him. And somebody was covering all their bases when they did what they did because somebody might have put something in something he was drinking, water and anything. Okay, right here because he wanted to deviate from the conquest deal. That means he didn't want to be a part of something or somebody wanted him to deviate. Look at this card. They decided to wash their hands on an African American. So we got a leader here. Whoever the leader is stole from him. Follow me? A leader who stole from him, stole money or stole his life. So we have right here, he was salary driven himself and making money, or this person, whoever it is somebody who's salary driven. Life Journey was calling for Malcolm to fight it. Being salary driven, trying to make money in certain ways or whatever. Okay, let's just flow. Okay, we got the veteran card. So this person is a veteran, been in a business, somebody who's been around a long time, somebody who what you call a veteran. So if the person wasn't in the armed forces, no kind of way we dealing with a veteran. You know what a veteran is? Somebody you got a history with. Somebody who have a history of something. They've been doing it a long time. Follow me? Somebody who tried to railroad him. So let me just get some more cards and then I can actually do the storyline. We can make it if we try. Maybe somebody wanted him to try to railroad him to do something. Because I just heard, we can make it if we try. Him and somebody. He analyzed something to see where something stemmed from. Because somebody wanted him to care. Right? Come together with something. They say they are coming. They are. Yeah. Somebody want him to care. We got two hug cards back to back. Okay, Lord. Let me see. Is it two hug cards? Let's see. I like hugging you. Comfort is key. So with his baby, he like hugging his baby. And comfort is key. But also, some kind of way, somebody got along with him or he got along with somebody. And it was key. We got hug cards. Two hug cards. Hugging. Dealing with his baby. 15 hugs won't be enough when they coming from his baby. Because he loves his baby. Caress me so tight. And he caressed his baby so tight. Because he liked hugging his baby. I like hugging you. But comfort was key. So let's just flow. I'm going to say. He is going to build his future. Because what will he do to get a job? So some kind of way he was getting ready to do a job. He was doing a job. Anything about a job or building something, whatever it was he was going to be building, because he was going to build his future. So we have everybody know, a group of people know something about what happened to him, whoever it is. It's a family, friend, it's anybody, family, friends, company, co-workers, neighbors, whoever the people are, right? It's a group, it's more than one person who know. He didn't know, but a group of people, whoever they are, knew something that he didn't know. Or if he found out whatever it is, could he cope? Can he really cope after finding out that a group of people know something or knew something or anything like that? So let's just flow. Because he had to get a stable mind and have a stable mind as far as something that was going on or whatever. Let's just flow a little bit. How much will it take for him to change? So he had to do some changing. We got a marriage card in here. He was a married man, right? So somebody might have been calling, trying to connect with him as far as the situation. Somebody who was calling too much up. Okay, let's see. Bear with me. I hear just the two of us. So it might have been just him and his baby, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, or it could have been him and his wife, or whoever, some business person wanted him to do something with the person or whatever this is. Let's just flow a little bit and see what I can get. So, okay. I hear anchor. Let's just see. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us. That's coming strong. So him and his baby. Let's see. Bear with me. Let me just get these cards out here. Okay, let's see. Let me let you know all about it for Malcolm Jamal Warner. You know all about it. You know this one happened. You know all about it. I got the other day, ever since I heard about it, I had in my mind, and I got in my mind that he might have drank some water that was injected with like a needle or something like that, with some kind of whatever in it, anything like that, that might have made it where he went unconscious, maybe in the water or something like that. So it says right here to help the loss of children. So his child lost her daddy right here. That leaves her to be raised by her mother and by his mother. But we dealing with Malcolm. He died, right? So help stop the loss of children if you can, because he his mother's child. He's a grown-up, but he's still his mother's child. And we have right here, this is the mother's side. She is going to move fast on it and find out what happened to her child. Follow me. Somebody could be a Capricorn, act like an earth sign in some way. Move fast on something. So she is going to move fast in any situation, right? Strike that. That's the wrong phrase. I said it wrong. So we have right here that circumstances stopped Malcolm from framing it for a lifetime. Being with his baby, being with his wife, and being with his mother, or just living in general. If you stop living, you can't frame it for a lifetime. You can't do anything because you're not alive. Okay? So let's just flow. Let's just see. Universe, you know all about it for Malcolm Jamal Warner. You know every detail. You know what happened. The first card is his mother lost her son, her child. Help stop the loss of children if you can. And his mother was going to move fast on it. Find out what happened or whatever she had to do. The second card is that circumstances stopped Malcolm from framing it for a lifetime. And in his situation, it means living. Circumstances. It was said that water pulled him under or whatever, and that stopped him. Circumstances. Stopped him from being with his child, with his mother, with his wife. Okay, so we have right here that somebody took their shots to tear him down, to shred, to tear him to shreds right here. They took their best shot to wound him. Right? Because he wasn't shot for real, so I gotta take it that way, okay? Next card is this one. We got body shame for others. So, somebody had work done on them. Somebody got work done on them. Body shaming. Work done on others. Somebody got some kind of work done on them. Body shaming. Somebody had time to think before they did what they did, and he had a lot of time to think after they did what they did when it came down to Malcolm. Okay, it's a filling a lecture, so he might wasn't filling a lecture, but he might was around people before he went to the beach or after. More than one person is considered the lecture. Okay, so the next one is regardless of complications, he is going to be moving on. He felt like it was a lovely day. So some kind of way, whenever it was, he filled a lecture. It could even be on the phone talking to people. Some kind of way, he was filling a lecture. He was some kind of way filling a lecture, talking to people on the phone, in person or whatever. And regardless of any complications, he was going to still be moving on or whatever, or doing something he wanted to do or whatever this is, and he is going to have a lovely day, right? The next one is this card here, number 3. So if he was there, his daughter and his wife, that make 3 people, or something is just 3 or whatever, I just don't know. Okay, so he might like pink. If not him, his daughter might like pink, or his mother, his wife, somebody might like pink, and somebody might wear pink, anything as far as pink. So can he really cope? Because everybody know, family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, a group of people know something, or a couple people, whoever it is. But can he cope as far as something, as far as himself, whatever it might have been? So he needed transportation to get to a training, court training, or wherever, some kind of way. So to go where he was, and where he was on a vacation. So we're going to call this vacation. So he needed transportation to go on a vacation. So I don't know if he took a plane or whatever. So let's explore. Because he was salary driven, somebody might have been talking to him about making some money. If not that, I got to turn it around to whoever the person is salary driven. But Life Journey was calling for Malcolm to fight it. Being salary driven, if somebody was trying to pay him money to do something. So we got somebody cheapened his life. Okay, it's coming out. Somebody broke him off like a twig on a tree. That's a murder card. So we hear this one right here, that fear took him there. So fear took somebody there. Hold on to that thought, people, to do what they did to Malcolm. Because whoever was going to test Malcolm, because whoever was putting him on trial, as far as, or the person thought Malcolm would get the person put on trial, or Malcolm was putting a person on trial. And that simply means he could have took the person to court, or he just was holding the person's feet to the fire, if you know what that means. Next one is evident. It's evident that it's all about money, some kind of money, regular money. We got number 5, God's number of grace, or something happened in May, in March, whatever this is. Malcolm had to face a situation, right? Face it pure and straight, not raisins and lollipops. So something on the radio, Instagram, any kind of social media or radio or whatever it was, telephone or whatever, was going to piss him off, right? Or was going to piss somebody else off, maybe something he said. So there's a connection that he got dismantled from somebody who a leader, whoever it is, that stole from him, stole money or just stole his life. Follow me? So we got number 3 again. So it's a short thing, God says. So we got number 3. Somebody could be 32, 23. We got number 5 again. So we got 3 5s, 5, 10, 15. 5 and 1 makes a 6, right? So we got somebody was trying to pan out the court life of or Malcolm was trying to plan out the court life of dealing with some leader, somebody who's in charge some kind of way, or the person was, as far as him, because Malcolm had plenty of ideas for his own fortune, but this person had plenty of ideas too. So we have right here that what all will Malcolm do for a new job? He is going to be doing something. He is building or whatever this is, because it said he's going to build his future. Build your future, Malcolm. So we have, he's going to be playing his part and be a lion to his cub, right? And his cub was his little girl. His cub, get right to us. He's going to be that lion. So if he's going to be that lion to his cub, he wouldn't have put her in an unsafe position. He is going to be there to protect her, right? Because he had a weakness for caring about his little girl. Follow me? So we have right here that somebody actually, this is a kill. It's like more than one killing card I'm seeing. So we got number 12, number 21. So here's looking at the structure of things. Next card is that somebody couldn't control themselves in their own skin. Somebody who liked fashion. Or he liked fashion and he couldn't control himself in his own skin because he is in the water, and he couldn't control things because if he was drugged some kind of way, he couldn't control his movement. Follow me? Or we got whoever this person is. Take it however it goes. So somebody had chart feelings against Malcolm, or he did against somebody where the connection with him and the person was dismantled. Follow me? So we got, he was dealing with some kind of resource, whatever the resource is, with information, paperwork, whatever the resource is, right? So we got, did what Malcolm do to whoever this person is or whatever this resource is, do it want what these people or one person did to him. Follow me? Next card is a killing card. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm doing this Wednesday, and this card say Thursday. So somebody might look at this video tomorrow, and it's going to be Thursday, right? Life is about experience for Malcolm, to experience things in life and grow from it, right? Life is not about him wasting his time's effort or love on people, time, places, or things. But for whoever this is that did something to Malcolm, God's saying to you, life was about experience for you, not about you killing Malcolm. Follow me? It's going to be a Thursday morning message, and this is a message for somebody on Thursday. Because Malcolm can't get it. He in the spirit. But him being in the spirit, he already know everything because he in the spirit. Okay? Well, because somebody was forcing Malcolm. Somebody did something about force. So we got number 1373. So, bear with me. Bear with me. No one wants Malcolm to have joy or laughter, because it's going to come with a price, right? So somebody like out of Malcolm or this person here or people like peanut butter crunch bars, peanut butter in general, because it can give you more iron for your body. Okay, somebody is tending to 65, or somebody is trying to treat Malcolm that way, right? Follow? Somebody needs to look in the mirror. Somebody who could be an earth sign or act like a Taurus. Or we can just turn this and make this his little girl. She is a female. So she is tender and sissified because she is a female. Or I can just keep it at some person. Okay, he had to look in the mirror at a Taurus love. So his daughter could be Taurus. He could be a Taurus. He could be an earth sign. His daughter could be an earth sign. Or this person, whoever God talking about, could be an earth sign. So if we dealing with his daughter, 15 hugs won't be enough when they coming from her. Follow me? He wanted to caress her so tight. So we have right here that he wanted sensitiveness and softness. So we have right here that somebody was interacting with drugs. So this person or him. So we're going to say that if somebody put something in his bottle, like I feel they did, and something he put in his mouth, that he was interacting with drugs because something was put in his water bottle or anything like that. Whoa, shucks. Okay. So we have the other side is pain. So he was interacting with some kind of pain. If not, no pain, we just going to focus on the other person might interact with pain. So we got addictions play a part in soul breaking. So with Malcolm, he had to find out why he stuck with it so long. And that would be with the jobs that he put up with maybe, or anything like that, or with this person, whoever this is God talking about. He was curious, or somebody was curious about Malcolm, because Malcolm was the GOAT, right? In the situation. So he's sustaining himself at the shelter. So for Malcolm at that time, they say he was at the beach, so he was outside. So I don't know if he had a hotel nearby he was going to go to or what. Okay, I just don't know. So some kind of way, it was some kind of fussing with Malcolm and somebody by out of park, by greenery, or inside the hotel, or inside somewhere that has flowers, anything like that. So Malcolm was going to rely only on himself to elevate himself, right? So he's dealing with somebody of service, somebody who serves, somebody who he look up to, somebody who helped him, or whoever this is. But God wanted him to rely only on himself. But whoever it is deceived him, whoever, somebody of service. So it was a lack of love for Malcolm, and some type of information that he got let him see it was a lack of love for whoever this person is, because he wanted to deviate from a conquest deal. He had to let destruction go, dealing with whoever this person is, this leader or whoever this person is. He is holding on to a corrupt pain, dealing with whoever this person is. Okay, so we have the green leafy foliage again. So some kind of way is greenery somewhere in the house, in a hotel, or somewhere greenery is superficial, doing something superficial. The Malcolm, Jamal Warner. Okay, somebody wanted him to say something where he heard it before, and he didn't want to chew on it and think about what the person was talking about, or the person wanted him to give into something maybe, because this way somebody wants you to think about it, where the person said, I heard that before. If he said to somebody, let me think about it, and the person might have said, well, I heard that before, out of here, or we can turn it around. So he went somewhere. Oh, that's not the card. Okay, it was a chamber of chaos for him, and negative, probably. So he had to rise to the occasion given to him. No longer will he be filtered by anybody. So we got a smooth trinket, ring, cross, coin, or charm that somebody got belonged to Malcolm. Follow me? So we have right here, he had to revamp Malcolm and do things all day, all night, or however he had to do it to make something work as far as something he was going to be doing, work or something like that. So he was dealing with somebody who was hateful, racist, hateful, or whatever's going on with the person, because it's in the person's genetics, in the bloodline, all through and through, whoever this is. So we have that. Somebody was following him. To gain for him was to lose whoever this is who was following him. Okay. Or for the person, they felt Malcolm had to go. Okay. And they before whoever. So we got for the person to win, to gain, the person felt Malcolm had to go. But for Malcolm to win, to gain, this person had to go. So following could be, you know, just keeping track of everything he doing in business, or just following him in general, place to place, whatever it may be. Next one is a wedding card. So he is married. So ring time, he is married. I'm ready for love. He wanted to, or we got this person, whoever it is, want him and Malcolm to get back, maybe in business, be friends again, or business, anything like that. Or this just representing here, married man. And okay, let's flow. So we have right here that some kind of way it was going to be some kind of lunch or brunch or anything like that, some kind of sitting down and eating where he welcomed in. Let's flow. To love is to feel another person's heart. Let's make love to your best song. So if this is wife right here, let's see. Somebody took their shots to tear down his self-esteem, or try to. So this person, or his wife, whoever this is, I don't know, she or he, whoever it is, beat him at his own game and rose to the occasion. Follow me? Because he is trying to weather something out with his person. So it would be with his wife, or with whoever this leader is, this culprit, whoever this person is. He had to be considerate of his partner. So his wife is a partner. And if he had any business people, that's a partner. Right? I am not selfish because I want a whole man or a whole woman. A person not gay, a person not cheating, or a person not working. Let's just roll a little bit. Let's see. He mentioned them coming, so somebody might have mentioned to a group of people that Malcolm was coming. Keep your eyes on the cards. Or he mentioned to somebody, a group of people, that he was coming himself. Somebody thought something was his fault. Somebody that he was tangled up with. So somebody tendencified. So follow me. So we got number 10. I don't know what the 10 October, or whatever the 10 is, 10 o'clock or whatever. Who are you really, God says? I want to change, but I worry about other people. So he was doing some kind of changing, and he wasn't going to worry about other people. I got to turn it around. Because shortly he was going to another place, and he did go to Costa Rica. I'm trying to say it right. Costa Rica. So no one can have you. Somebody saying nobody else can have you. And it say life on the other side of this card. So somebody saying nobody else can have him. So we got his wife. So if it ain't his wife saying that, we got whoever this business partner is, business person, or whoever this is, doing whatever to him some kind of way, makes it where nobody else can have him. That means he can't do business anymore. Okay? So we hear right here that he or she wants the whole pot right now. When? Right now. So we got his wife wants the whole pot, and the whole pot means you cheating. So if it's not his wife, anything like that, we got to take it to a business partner, or whoever this leader is, business partner, somebody who wants the whole pot, and that means to be greedy, to control. Follow me? So we have right here, somebody was calling him a lot, calling too much really. A business partner, whoever this person is. So we have on the other side too sweet. So we have right here too much chocolate. So we have, he was sweet. He might like chocolate. He might bought his wife some chocolate. So let's see. Somebody needed to do things in decency because somebody thought something was laughable. Somebody was gonna God wanted Malcolm to save himself no matter what. Save you, Malcolm. Because what is the price of your life, Malcolm? Save you. But somebody else was going to save the person's self no matter what. And what was the price of Malcolm's life to the person? 0. Okay, so let's flow. So we got a guy that was animalistic to Malcolm. Physically, mentally, verbally, financially, or however the person was. Because the person looked at Malcolm as a lone wolf, that he was easy. I can do what I want to do to him. So whoever decided to wash their hands on African American, that would be Malcolm. Because Malcolm was an enabler for this person to have financial gain. Follow me? So we have right here that if Malcolm knew this person, should he tell on this person as far as something he knew about this person? Because wearing revealing clothes did it. So we might have somebody who sissified, wear women clothes or whatever it might be, and he could have told on a person or something like that. Okay, Malcolm analyzed to see what things stem from, or this person was. So we have right here, I can't be ashamed of what is true. He was wondering who he was, or this person at one point in time, right? Whenever it was, right? So we have right here that somebody chuckled about something as far as him. Because gradually a court date was going to be coming up, or he was going to make one come up, or one going to come up as far as this situation, or he was going to make something come up. Okay? Don't be shelving your problems. He wasn't going to no longer shelve his problems because it was a crystal layer hope to do that. Okay, so we have he's going to show his worth to whoever this person is. Why did he give this person a lot of power? An ex-person, an ex-manager, or whoever this person is, ex-boss. Because comfort is key. And he liked caring and hugging the person, being friends or whatever, I guess. But comfort was key. So whoever this person is got cheating ways, and Malcolm didn't want to settle for less with the person's cheating ways. Or this is his wife with this right here, and comfort is key. And he liked hugging her. Well, she gave her ex too much power. So we don't want it. If it's nothing like that, we got to keep it as a business partner. So we have right here that he got a speedy tongue lashing, or somebody gave him one. That's a fuss. So courting is wonderful. So he's single and free. Well, courting is wonderful. He was single and free. Or he might was going to get a divorce, or let's see something. Courting is wonderful. He might was going to get a divorce. If not that, he is going to be out on his own, doing his own thing as far as him doing work and not be hooked to anybody. Courting is wonderful. He can talk to people a little bit, but he wasn't going to connect and have it where he in a bunch of contracts and deals, maybe. If it's not him being like separated from his wife or something like that, or breaking up or whatever this is. Somebody was covering all their bases. I mean, covering up do not work. But in somebody's situation, covering up did work, because somebody thought he wasn't no cleaner, but whoever this is no cleaner than him. So we got another marriage card again. So we got that maybe he was going to tell somebody that he was getting a divorce, maybe. Because it's a card when you're getting a divorce or when you're gay. But all eyes going to see, for all eyes to see, you're going to tell somebody you're getting married, or for all eyes to see, you're going to tell somebody that you're gay. Or we got somebody else going to say whatever they're going to say, or you're going to say something against somebody. So somebody, whoever it is, a leader or somebody, he could tell that the person was gay, maybe, something like that. Or he was going to get a divorce, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I'm ready. No more. So somebody might decided that they was ready no more. They didn't want to deal with him no more or anything like that. Or it was him saying that he ready no more as far as the situation in marriage, if he was getting a divorce, or dealing with somebody as far as work. So somebody wanted to discard him, and he said, I don't think so. He wasn't having that, as far as somebody with business or his wife. There's going to be some talking about it, or he did talk about it to a business partner or his wife. It's one or the other. He wanted to have a stable mind, because God said, how much will it take for you to change, Malcolm, to have a stable mind? So we have right here that drug addicted. So somebody that he was dealing with as far as a business person was a drug addicted, or something was going on with his wife, or something was done to him where something was put in his water or whatever he ingested. So this says what it says on the card, but I'm going to change it up unless I see the other card. If I don't see the other card, I'm not going to say the main meaning. He was stolen from in a car, or I'm just going to say that he was stolen from in the water. I'm going to call the car the water for right now, because he was stolen. The water stole him. It stole his life. Follow me? So let's just go and see what else. Verse you know about it before. Now comes Jamal Warner. Because you heard me say at the beginning, I heard the song, We Can Make It If We Try, just the two of us. So we got a business partner, some kind of business partner, or his wife. Some kind of way somebody was trying to patch things up, fix something, or whatever they're trying to do with him, because it was charged feelings, where it was some kind of division with his wife or a business partner. Anything like that. Okay, so let's just go. Let's just see if we can do it and don't be too long. Okay, let's just see. I'm going to know about it for Malcolm Jamal Warner. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, Lord, give me the rest of Malcolm Jamal Warner's story, Lord. Give me the rest of his story. Give me the murder card, manslaughter card, murder card, X-out card to go with the cards that I saw already, and make it clear exactly who it is responsible, a business partner or his wife. Because it's going either direction. People like that look like a business person, because it seems like there's some kind of problems with somebody. Stop. Okay, here we go. So, This card says stay with me. So either his wife wanted him to stay with her or some business person. He was vibrant. Let's explore. Okay. Okay. Okay, universe, you know all about it. You know all about it, Lord. You know all about it. Or Malcolm. You know all about it. Malcolm, tell your story. Tell your story. I'm going to see if I can get a vision on Malcolm soon. Let me just try to get this real fast. Stop. Okay. Let me just see. Oh, he ain't in a prime time. A prime time. Prime time. What can I say? Prime time. What to say? Okay, bear with me. I just gotta get some cards. Let's see, Lord. Thank you, Lord, in advance for the blessing, for the life of Mr. Jamal. Warner, Malcolm Jamal. A jewel that you had, a treasure you had here. In the form of a man, a strong man. An intelligent man, a leader, a go-getter, a challenger who got defeated, an unknown defeat though. It was an unknown defeat. Unknown defeat. Because when something is done against you and you can't fight back, that's an unknown defeat. It's like when somebody coward. Somebody do something and you can't even respond. Get what I'm saying? Okay, that's what I'm hearing. An unknown defeat. Let's just go through Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Let's see if any of them cards come out. Deep. Okay. Somebody got him somewhere because this is here. So I don't know if he was at a hotel. I don't know if he went straight. No, he had to have been out of place. But anyway, this card right here is a hotel card. But it don't have to be where he is at a hotel, but he was somewhere where you stay. Because it says at the hotel where you stayed, Lance getting married. So let me just say this. He went to somewhere. He went to Costa Rica. But he went to some kind of building, if not a hotel, where he stayed a little while or all night. With somebody he trusts and somebody he trusts or loves. Follow me? But the thing about this card is you don't come back from this card. Usually people don't come back. They die. And this is accurate for his storyline because he's not alive. Okay? Card underneath, God saying how much would it take for Malcolm to leave, because if he loved green, he was going to embrace it, or if somebody else loved green, they was going to embrace it. So on here, this just simply means money. Okay, somebody love money and is going to embrace green. So let's explore a little bit. Let's just see. He wanted to be free from a commitment. So, with his wife or with a business partner. Let's just explore a little bit. He didn't come back. Well, he came back not alive, but he didn't come back walking. That's all. You don't usually come back from that card, and he didn't. So we got right here that not alive anyway. During his trying times, he was dealing with somebody who a water sign, act like a water sign. If they not a water sign, Pisces, or somebody act like a water sign. Somebody who is judging him. Okay, so we dealing with business partner or his wife. There was a chick tucked aside. Got a chick tucked on the side, so let's put this over here. Oh no, this goes here. Chick tucked on the side. So somebody had a chick tuck on the side. So the chick tuck. Wow. So the chick, I'm gonna say right here, the chick tucked on the side would be his little girl. How about that? We're gonna make the chick tucked on the side is his little girl. If he had his baby with him, that's the chick tucked on the side. His baby, his little girl. Okay? So we have that. He had to get a backbone and go home and stay there. Right? Because he is curious some kind of way about something. So we have right here that when love calls, will he answer? So some kind of way, somebody called him, but will he answer the telephone? Somebody need to filter their ways, or he did, and stop tearing down the person's emotions or the person him. He decided he didn't care anymore about something that was sacred, or the person didn't. Follow me? So he had to see his worth and see that he was worthy, or somebody else needed to. He was wondering, did somebody really care? Or somebody was wondering, did he really care? And he is stepping out into the night light with a sage. The night light with a sage, or somebody who act like a fire sign, if not a sage. Adventurous like a fire sign. So he wanted to be free from a commitment in marriage or in business. Some business partner. Okay, somebody was flirting with him. Only you, babe. And that would be his wife. Or we're going to take this with his baby. Only you, babe. And it's not flirting. It's just caring for a sweetheart, his baby. Or we dealing with a business partner. A business partner who's sissified. Let's see. He got an epiphany. Because he a jovial person. So we have right here that somebody wanted him to help the person. And he moved on it to help the person. Or he asked somebody for help, however it goes. But he met somebody, whoever it is. Whoever it is, the person was dangerous since he met the person, or negative, whoever. Because somebody got a little spicy with him and he was amazed. Follow me? So he wanted to clarify things with whoever this is. That choosing himself first is the best choice. So he had to bend forward because he is a caterpillar in a certain situation. You know how caterpillars crawl in the dirt and in the grass. But he had to become that butterfly. Because he had to defeat a failing and he was coping with that. So we had somebody thought that they were so smart. Well done. Because it was static in a situation with something maybe he's trying to do, and the person was still here, or he was still here in a situation, whatever it might have been. So he had cold feet about something, but he wanted a peace treaty or somebody else. So here's a workhorse, God says, but teaching children is his path here, Earth Angel. So teaching children different things. He could teach children how to be a better person or whatever it is, anything with children. But at that time he had his daughter with him, so he's teaching his child. He was in that position, child care provider at the time. So he had to take all his power back from some idiot, God says. Get away from the idiot, somebody. Because something was happening over and over with somebody, God calling that idiot, whoever it may be. So somebody wanted to pin him up, but who was the prince in his life? So if it's his wife, he would be the prince in her life, but the king in her life wanted to pin him up, so that means be married, right? So if it's not that, and we dealing with a boss, the boss want to pin him up, some co-worker or boss. But if we dealing with his daughter, who's the prince in her life, and he would be the prince in her life, or she would be his princess, right? So let's go. He had started falling back in love with himself, totally with himself, right? So he wanted somebody to instill some tenderness to him. No more watering things down in a situation. So he's acting doofy like he didn't know what was going on in a situation. He needed to cleanse his mind. It's like when you can't believe what you're seeing or hearing. You see it and hear it, but you don't want to actually believe it. So it was some kind of sit down, coffee break, sitting down, want somebody to be sensitive, talking, maybe just sitting down time. Because it was a disturbance at his house, at the beach, or at some place wherever he was, the beach, or at his house, or at a hotel, or wherever he was. Because he was living a pipe dream, right? He didn't want any smoke as far as the home, the building, or wherever he was that day, or at a job. Follow me? So he was nervous around at least 3 people. Could have been at the hotel he was at the beach, or whatever this is, right? He wanted a united front because he was strong. Follow me? I obligate myself to you. Take a right turn if you plan on doing me wrong. So he obligated himself to his wife, and if she planned on doing him wrong, he wanted her to just go the other way. If it's not that, we dealing with a business partner some kind of way. So right here, he wanted his mother. Attempts to find my mother is senseless. He wanted his mother in a situation something was wrong, right? Because it was tension time. Tension came about for him. He had to look at things in color and not in black and white because it's fuzzy, to see what he needed to see clearly. Follow me? So that might have been when he was drowning, anything like that. He might have felt like that. Let's just go for a minute. Okay, I give up. So he might have gave up because right here it might have been where looking at things in color, not in black and white. He wanted his mother right here. If he is drowning, he was seeing things fuzzy because he was drowning, and that's when he gave up. Or we can turn it to he needed to look at things in color and not in black and white. That means he didn't see. He needed to start looking at things, everything it is, clearly, and not act like he don't see it. Read everything that he need to read. But he decided to give up on the situation maybe some kind of way with a business partner maybe because he wanted to save some money. He might like the color yellow. His child, his wife, somebody might like the color yellow. Or he might have been just full of joy at the time before this happened to him. He had a lightning bolt moment. Because it was no more time. He was stranded in a hot tube area, very hot. So water is not hot, we know, but I don't know how hot it was there. The water could have been hot, I just don't know. So just looking at these cards alone right here, we can just put this with, if they say he was in some wave or whatever they say he was in, we can put this like you hear me saying. It was a lightning bolt moment. He decided that it was no more time, or the lightning bolt moment decided he had no more time. Follow me? He was stranded in a hot tube area, very hot. So if it was cold, it was cold, okay? But the card before it is he gave up. He wanted to save some money. The one before it, he need to look at things clearly because things was fuzzy and he was going in and out of consciousness right here with that card. And the one before that is attempts to find my mother. Senseless, he wanted his mother. So we have right here after the lightning bolt card, you heard me say he was tangled up with an environment full of G's. So if they said that 2 men or whoever went in the water to help save him, they would be the G's, this card. Next card is his life being stolen his fault? Because that's what's being said out there, that he drowned like he wasn't responsible. Follow me? But he had 2 chances to be a star. So he's getting ready to do something else to be a star. Do something else with his life. He captured the opportunity at a lighthouse. So his mother might have had his funeral at a church. That would be considered a lighthouse. Okay. He had did a preview himself back then, and he was on a battleground. That's it. So, if not the church, the lighthouse is different things. Lighthouse is Alcoholics Anonymous, drug treatment, rehabilitation, church or hospital. So we can say from he had 2 chances to be a star, and he could have been taken to the hospital, and he's on a battleground. Did a preview. It was time to act so we can survive. So it was time for a hospital to act if they're trying to save him, because they're on a battlefield trying to save him, and it was time for the hospital to act. If not the hospital, maybe it was time for him and his wife to act, or some boss or whoever this person is. They felt it was time for them to act so they can survive. It's not so he can survive, because or we have these people who pulled them out the water. They might have felt like it was time for them to act so themselves and Malcolm can survive. So any deterrent that caused him a dysfunction in the AM, he had to get away from. Right? So let's see. So inside Malcolm's mind, he was talking to God. Inside his mind, God, please save me. Right? Don't blame each other for the loss. So this card right here, that card is don't blame each other for the loss. So if him and his wife was getting a divorce some kind of way, had problems like that, they need not at that time blame each other for the divorce. Sometimes things don't work out. If it was him and a boss, somebody like that, manager, boss, or anybody in charge, they had a disturbance against each other where, it was back and forth, and because the relationship was charred, disagreement. His eyes lied about a connection he had with somebody, either with his wife or with some kind of business partner here, where it is blaming each other. Okay, so we have right here, stay with me, you're vibrant. So if it's his wife, she wanted him to stay with her because he was vibrant. If it's a business partner, whoever that is, they still wanted him to stay with them, right? So we have the wife or a business partner said, don't try me. This is a threat card. Don't try me. So we have, I told you, Costa Rica. I got a card that actually says that. Costa Rica. Somebody wasn't valuing him in Costa Rica. Okay? Somebody who had antics and imbalances, whoever it is. Right? Next one is Malcolm wanted some time. I need more time. Give me some space. So he needed more time and more space for somebody who was talking to him about something or wanted him to be a part of something or whatever this is. So he needed a center of love. That's a counseling place or a lawyer. right? So he needed a counselor or a lawyer or whoever he dealing with, his wife or business partner, somebody, whoever this person is. So we got somebody who is a bureaucrat that live in an upscale, racist, upscale, or political area. So we have somebody was living a cookie cutter of a life, needed to find their own ideas in life though, and go spring into the best situation they could spring into. So he had to leave destruction behind with whoever this person is, or he did. Because God says that he have a healing path. Right? So he had a mirage in his mind, and it was tension-filled thoughts, right? So somebody was promiscuous, and he observed that somebody was promiscuous. Or somebody was just all over the place. So there was going to be some sitting down and eating, sipping and eating something somewhere in a nice little spot, right? So he tried, and he was tired of an ex he wanted loyal out of. Ex-boss. He is going to chance it, or the person was going to chance it and choose, right? He chose, or the person chose. So we have right here that he was looking at his professional vision. So he is gift seeking, and somebody needed to filter it as far as him, or somebody else was trying to gift seek from him, but the person still needed to filter their ways. So he is around a place that had glass doors, glass doors, windows, or whatever about it. It was glass. A sinful place. So if he's in a hotel, that's sinful. If he is in a car at the time, that became sinful. The airplane, that became sinful. Whatever the place was. Or somebody's office, or whatever this is, right? Okay, I need another one more. I need a little bit more. I'm going to try to end it. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, bear with me. Okay, wait a minute. Let me finish. This next card is, whose blank is this? So something was somewhere had no business being in the glass, behind the glass doors, in the glass, in the car window, in the windowsill, inside the glass, beside the glass. Or he was just somewhere he had no business being. Or somebody else was somewhere they ain't had no business being. Anything as far as glass though, let's just say, so we have right here that he's got an epiphany. He saw things clear as far as a situation, something, whatever it might have been. So we have right here that God wanted him to get out of this mess. Do you like this stuff, Jamal? So somebody was getting hot with him and ducking wouldn't help him. The universe is driven to guide him to his path, but will he go? Because he had to refuse to stay in a puddle because it would keep him wet. So let's see. get out of situations that keep him stuck. But also he was in that water, and that was going to keep him wet. He need to get out of there, but I feel it's a situation right here, or he just got an epiphany that something was wrong when he was in the water. Let's just see something. Let me see the next card. Okay, so we have, what is this? Somebody didn't want to be the hermit while Malcolm shined, because he's trying to make a pocket full at work or somebody that he knows. So he wanted to checkmate with a fire sign mother, or a mother who adventurous like a fire sign, and that would be either his own mother or his child's mother. Okay, he wanted some face-to-face time because it was time to come clean as far as with his child's mother, his own mother, or with some business partner. Because how much would it take for his child's mother to change, his own mother, or a business partner, whoever this is? Because somebody was chilling, trying to figure out how are they going to fix this, because he had to talk to his teacher, but somebody else had to talk to their teacher, whoever their teacher was, a boss or somebody. Because somebody wanted to see if Malcolm would pass the test, or somebody needed to talk to somebody who was telling the person what to do, and the person was letting them know whether or not the person passed the test, whatever test. It was insanity, God says, insanity driven. Somebody might have been eating chicken, light chicken, anything as far as chicken, or Kentucky in general. There was some controlling measures taking place, because this was going to cost him. Can we do it now? Somebody wanted him to do something now, or he asked somebody, can they do it now? But it was going to cost him. Or God saying, Malcolm, if you do whatever, it's going to cost you. So Malcolm felt like he was going to be in a safe and happy place as far as accomplishing something, maybe in business. Finally, he in a safe and happy place. But I take it on the negative. Finally, he in a safe and happy place. That means he with God. That's the negative part to that card. So he is an earth angel person, bringing in the happiness, gathering up the world as one. Follow me? Because something was premeditated. Because he needed to be a realist as far as maybe somebody with a business deal, or his marriage, or whatever this is. Because Malcolm was not simply the average Joe Blow. Right? So we have right here that the problem was Malcolm was too nice. Did he even want any help from God, any real change to happen as far as somebody he was dealing with? His child's mother, a work boss, or with his own mother, whoever this is. So we got something come from his childhood, and he been working since his childhood. So we got number 14, something could have happened when he was 14. Or when he was 41 years old. Let's just see. Let's see something. Wait a minute. I'm sorry about that. That is the shower you hear. So sorry. Okay, let's see. Bear with me. I think he's Leo. Oh yeah, he a Leo. He a Leo sign. Yeah. He had to take off the sunglasses and see what he needed to see. And with the raincoat, he needed to feel the emotions he needed to feel, because doom was the last resort for him. And it was a countdown to recovery. Follow me? Because unfortunately something didn't smell right to him. So we got, he must fight for his sanity. So he had to fight for his sanity in the water, because unfortunately something didn't smell right. Why did he hold on so long? So let's just say, if we dealing with the water, he was holding on as long as he could, and he had to fight for his sanity to save himself, because unfortunately something didn't smell right. Something wasn't right as far as him in the water. But if we just take it to a person, his wife or business partner, whoever this is God talking about, it was a countdown to recovery, and doom was the last resort. As far as that, unfortunately something just didn't smell right. He had to fight for his sanity. Why did he hold on long to whatever the situation is? But if we dealing with the water, doom was the last resort, and it was a countdown to recovery. And in this storyline, it just means for somebody to recover his body. Okay, so it was a thin layer of hope with his wife here, if not his wife or a business partner, because she reeling in the cash like the church mouse, follow me, or his business partner, one of those people. That's all I said. We got his wife or business partner want to make it right. It was some sword words. Follow me? Sword words mean curse words, okay? Business partner or wife. Because this person or him, one of them had fear drops about downsizing. So he was downsized because he was killed. That's downsizing. But somebody had fear drops. Or he had fear drops himself because he noticed something didn't smell right, something wasn't right. Or somebody else had fear drops about downsizing. Somebody wanted to buy him, but he didn't want to be brought. His wife or business partner, you can't buy me. It's like that. That's the wrong card. Somebody felt like he was disrespecting the person. You can't disrespect me. Business partner or wife. He had to see it with full eyes. Right? Something as far as this person. Because he was isolated for a coping mechanism. So he's isolated in that water. Right? Man beside, he was like my first crush. So this would be his wife. But he had to get away from the haters and snakes. Right? So we got pills you can get anytime. Look around the corner. We can get them anytime. So we got some business partner that take pills some kind of way. Or his wife. Or something just was put in his water or something. Okay? God said it was his turn. It's your turn, Malcolm. Why I mentioned your ex giving a person power. Ex-boss, ex-business partner, or his wife. That he might was going to get a divorce. Something like that. Sensitive issue though. But he had to tell her the truth, or a business partner, if it's a male, the truth, right? He had to get ready. It's like that. Wife or business partner was going to get ready. Be barefoot with desire. Business partner, barefoot with desire, just simply mean the person want to come and talk, or talk on the phone and just try to make it right again, because it was sword words, chart, feelings, and all kind of stuff. Relationship was dismantled of him and somebody, his wife or business partner, because somebody was a nut. Business partner or wife. In the nut card, he was going to be genuine with him or her, business partner or wife. And the nut card mean unstable, mentally ill, not all there, drug addicted, drunk, or just chasing him. Something was wrong with the person, because somebody was holding on to him for money right here. Business partner or his wife. Let's see. He had a lot of feelings. And he's going to go get his feelings. That means let his feelings out, or somebody toward him. So he's going to drop his burdens. Because was he a godlike husband, or was his wife a godlike wife, or was his boss, if he had one, a godlike boss? We got 21, number 12, number 3. So we got somebody who wanted to seek revenge on a Negro. Follow me? So it's going to take a miracle to make this person a felon. Follow me? Whoever it is. Because it was wake-up time for him. It was time for him to continue his life. Because he had no more time for lack. Could be doing somebody Italian or somebody lighter than him or whatever this is. So we have right here that he wanted to embrace his growth, but also a boss or his wife. Okay? Somebody's treating him like he is nothing, treating him harshly. Follow me? Being treated harshly. So we have do we have money out there? Yes. It's been a long time. Somebody want. Somebody want him to remember something. It's been a long time. Let me see. So we got a Sage and a Virgo, or Earth signs, or somebody act like these signs was waiting for a move to be made by him, or he was to somebody, or somebody in general told somebody else to make a move toward him or whatever. Virgo was waiting for a move to be made, and the Sage made a move wisely. So if people was trying to get him out the water, this could go with that, or just somebody doing something against him in general. We got number 1. So it was activity on his phone, but his phone was locked, no signal, or something was going on with the telephone. Okay, so somebody was going to get happy that he was gone for good. The cards say, I'm gone for good. But I got to turn it around. Somebody was going to get happy that Malcolm was gone for good. Because we got somebody who won't love him like he's supposed to be loved. That was holding on to him for selfish reasons, what the person can get out of him. So we got somebody who go to treatment, need to go to treatment. If they haven't one, they need to go. Anything like that. Or you're going to deal with the hospital if it's not treatment, please. Pill drop effect. Okay, that's it. It was showtime and life was like a movie for Malcolm. Follow me? Let's just scroll. No more base conditions as far as growing money in the winter time. So he was going to do different things to grow money as far as different jobs or whatever. It wasn't going to be just an acting job. But somebody made Malcolm disappear without a trace. Silly of me to think that I can get to the Milky Way. So this is his card. He was trying to get to the Milky Way. Let's see. I guess through acting maybe, or whatever this is. So, and he made himself disappear from acting maybe. Or somebody made him disappear without a trace. It was going to be lighting a fire in him until it was lit to let him know that it was silly of him to think that he can get to the Milky Way. Or somebody tried to make him vanish without a trace. Let's see. Or he saw that somebody was on pills or taking pills or anything like that. It was going to be lighting a fire in him until it was lit. He needed to take baby steps in his thinking because he was dealing with a serpent, whoever it might have been. He needed to eat good foods, healthy foods is good for him. So we got his middle name. That is Jamal, right? Okay. So place a stone on a bench and make a wish. He had to make a wish. So we have right here that he was among 1 to 15 people. It could be 1, 2, 3. God needed to intervene though. So something was in the drawer, in his pocket, in the drawer. in the car, glove compartment or wherever. He need not over talk as far as the situation. Right? So, because this is life altering to Jamal. Because somebody wanted to do it again. So if he had a manager or somebody like that wanted to do it again, or we have his wife wanted to do it again, or we have that a manager or his wife didn't want to do it again, anything like that. That's it. Because he is looking at what helped him up in his life, and he pinpointed an action or one of these people you heard me say. So somebody was spending that time abusing Malcolm. Follow me? So we have stopped the killing of people, especially babies. So he was killed. Follow me? So he was terrified because he was stolen from. I'm not going to say what else is on the card. So we're just going to say he was terrified. He felt himself dying maybe. He was being jacked up for money or in his collar or whatever this is. Say right to this. He was going to do some kind of writing. Just say right to the Innocence Project. But so he was going to do some kind of writing. I must say, right. Maybe writing as far as people being innocent. Maybe he's going to do a project in general that included writing as far as people who are innocent. Let's see. Next one is he's going to be sharing in a support group maybe about some writings. He's going to do some new project or whatever as far as writing, right? Somebody wanted him to take down the walls for love and cheer on their achievements as far as whatever they changed in or whatever, but he is marveling at a candlelight love, or that would be with his baby, his little girl, and with his wife if his wife was there at night or whatever. Somebody's acting like it was love, but they're going to be paying for their crime, somebody. Okay. Somebody did something strategic as far as him. Don't have to be Oregon, but so somebody's going to be eating for two. Him and his baby, him and his wife, or whoever this is. So, or somebody might say, come on, let's do some dinner or whatever. I don't know. So, he is going to be caring for his children, and he was going to become an ex. That was a burden to him. So he might just want to get a divorce. Maybe we got water right here. We got water view. It says water view on this card. So he had a water view, or he might have been in an apartment or something that was like a water view. Because somebody wanted him to bring back tomorrow. That means come back to them. Anything like that. Make it like it used to be. A boss or his wife. So something was store bought, whatever it was. He brought something from the store and he sit down some kind of way. Or one of these people did. Because he had to be responsible for himself or one of these people. Because it was a lack of love. He had to know anything that is rushed was not worth taking. Somebody wanted him to collaborate fast and jump in something. Excuse my French. He didn't want no more excuses or the person. So somebody's an Aquarius, act like an Aquarius, act like an air sign or whatever, who have a son or who is a son of it, Aquarius or air sign. Okay, if you met the person lesbian or gay, you can still, you don't have to take them back. So somebody lesbian or gay and he didn't have to take the person back, or even had a person in his space. He had to determine, strike that. he had detention time away from somebody or somebody him. That's what happened on his journey. So the next one is in a fall time or something might have happened. We got Pennsylvania. So he needed love. He wanted love. So no growth comes from the same sex. God said his choices is his own. So we got somebody, no choices come from this. This is a gay card, but I can turn it around this storyline as far as somebody who is a male like he is, wanted to stop his growth. That means kill him in the storyline. Or we got somebody who had a crush on him or something like that. He was being free to make his own choices. Why did he allow others to dictate his religion? Or he wasn't, or have rules over him. So I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more on that. Let me stop. That's a problem. He didn't want people to have rules over him and dictate. He was gonna be free to make his own choices. So one more. You with me? Let's see. Okay, we just try to get these and quit it. We got gay girl. If not a gay girl, it's a gay man, or whoever it is they wanted him to get closer to whoever. Follow me, anything like that. Morally is wrong. Okay. I'm trying to stop it. So we got a Libra, Virgo, somebody act like these signs needed to change up the mindset because somebody strip searching him. He was trying to avoid somebody from taking off his clothing, taking his money, anything like that. So we got water, and he was in water, okay? So we have right here, light at the entrance, water below, danger. So when he first went in the water, it was light. But then, once he got in good, it was danger. Danger, water below, and he was in the water below. He was like a magnet because the water was pulling him, right? Like a chain. Okay, let's see, I dropped a card. Okay. So we have this, we got to push our money. He pinpointed a problem. Because somebody push our money. Somebody might like corn curls, but we got to push our money. We got number 4. Push our money is a person who will kill their own mother, their own newborn baby, set the house on fire. That's how much they love money. So it's dealing with somebody who will push our money, whoever it is, or do anything for money. He wanted structure because he was stunned. Okay, so the next one is, God said he needed to get out now because somebody's running up his peace or running up his money. Because we got a boss that was looking for love, wanting him to come back to the person or whatever, or we got a female, right? And he was, so he no longer needed this person or anybody to help him be himself because he was being himself already. So he no longer wanted somebody to use him. Take me out to dinner and a play. Somebody was using him. So somebody went on a kitty cat mission and aimed for it to come against him. So he wanted love and treatment on this person from him. For somebody was loving him in secret or wanted to love him in secret, anything like that. So if they said his wife was never seen, it's like she loving him in secret. Nobody knew who she was Okay, he's looking at the positives in somebody who had a checkered past. So, whoever he was connected to. His wife might have been stunning or is stunning, so she is, or somebody that got a checkered past that's an old boss or whatever might think that Jamal is stunning. Follow me? He want to be treated equal and fair. He had to save some money. It was the last time for a lack of love from his old boss or some boss of his or from his wife. Because his boss or his wife or whoever was going to come get him, because they are trouble. Is your ex trouble? So we have right here, don't overkind. It was going to be a candlelight dinner, some kind of dinner, lunch, brunch, or whatever. I miss you so much, sir. One of these people missed him so much, two hearts that beat to find one another. So we have, release your loved one. It's okay, so this will be for his mother and his wife to release him, because you still have life, enjoy your life. So we got a man who did something morally, he knew it was wrong. Next card is he felt boxed in, and he is boxed in from the water. And it's a stack all of them, so the waves or whatever was being stacked all on top of him or whatever, and he's boxed in by the waves. If we take it away from there, we can take it to a love interest, his wife, or some boss he had. He was unboxed, the person was unboxed, felt like things was being stacked against the person, or he felt that way himself. So we have right here that he had to take what was on his plate, only throw away the scratch and just deal with his own stuff, and I think he was doing that. So we got a striped rug, a design rug in the hotel in his own house or someplace he was at. He is being available, or somebody wanted him to be available, wanted him to say, I'm sure. He is going to complain when he have it. It's going to be his downfall, going back to some boss he had or his wife. Okay, because his budget plummeted, or this person's, because somebody wanted him to get closer to a gay girl. So we got a boss that's a gay man praying, and God calling the person a girl, or we got his wife. One or the other. He have to know that he can do it. And that is stand tall in it, God says, and get away. So it just seems like it's coming to those people right there. Let me see how much time I got. Come on here. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get finished. Okay, a little bit more. See if I can see Jamal. I want to see if I can see Jamal, Lord. I want to see if I can see him. Tell me something, Jamal. Okay, I see this one child. Missing children. So Jamal missing his child. Okay. He might like giving her ice cream. Okay. Let's just go. He's dealing with a crowd with intense energy, a popular crowd. That would be, I guess, show business, or those people who helped them get out the water. Let's just come over a little bit. Okay, let's take some from here. I'm going to try to end it. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to end it this time, though. Let's see. There was a witness in the hotel, out of the hotel, by the water, in the water, whoever it is, because some people did go and take him out, they said. Okay. He joined the party, so in the afternoon, we're just going to say he joined the beach, and it was more than one person at that beach, anything like that. It was a witness. Get on the stand, the person will testify. Because, so be it, he is going to need a lawyer some kind of way, or somebody he connected to. Because blaming him wouldn't help. Somebody was blaming him. Could he have stopped it? Because in September, a chokehold was put on something as far as whatever it was. A pause, to stop, a delay, or whatever, as far as money, business, or whatever. Let's see. Well, because he was soaring for wealth, or this person. So we have that. It was hard for this person to show him good. Complicated. Because somebody was good and mad with him, was walking outside, inside the building, or where this person was at. Whoa. So we have that. He had to stop allowing things to pile up to a hill to get sky high with him. It was wartime on any of his negatives. It was wartime. So we have right here that he is pinching the surface of a thing, of an issue, or whatever this is. So he had to beware of the poker faces, because he wanted to be cherished. But will he say he's sorry, or somebody, will the person say they sorry because the person wanted to be cherished? So we was dealing with money, population, or property, a lot of it. Follow me? So we have that he had to stay calm. But somebody was tired of his talking, his mouth, and wanted him to stop talking, anything like that. By 31 or 13 or number 1 or number 3, number 4. He had to have confidence in himself. And he felt he was the best choice. To be confident in himself, to speak or whatever. So somebody, he was becoming the person God made him to be. So time was mentioned in the date. He had to stop, never stop wanting the best out of love for himself, and know that he had to love himself first always, because he had to push our money card again. What is it? We got somebody who would do anything for money. Anything. Okay, so I don't know which one was on. I don't know which one it was. So I'm going to take both of these cards because I don't know which one it was. So he's going to be genuine and absorb, or somebody was going to be genuine and absorb something about him. So he's on a battlefield. But she knows the truth. She's not innocent in it all. That would be his wife. He was jovial. He got an epiphany, though, about something. Okay, so we have right here that he wanted structure for a joyous occasion. Follow me? So he is dealing with an unhealthy male, whoever it is. Boss or whoever. So he is going to tell a secret, or he could tell a secret. Somebody's in the spirit, and that would be Jamal. He's in the spirit. Okay, well. So somebody was copping. So we got somebody who actually take drugs that was copping from him and trying to get him to give them something or whatever. Or we got somebody who just wanted money out of him. So somebody tried to saddle him down to be that lifeboat. That means make money off of, give money to, make money off of. Okay, use him. Director, his wife, or whoever this is, a business partner, whoever. Or we can turn the card around to the people who was trying to get him out the water. They were saddled down, and they was being his lifeboat because they was trying to get him out. And they had intense energy, a popular crowd. We got Tempering.do, we got Pennsylvania. So we have that he had to work on his problem, but not he or they did, trying to get him out the water. So we have that a man did something by the 15th or by some date, because it was a lapse in work. I'm happy with my life no matter my color. He had to see what was troubling him. Somebody who had a problem with color, another race person or whoever. The ex is not for you. So an ex was not good for him as far as a boss or something like that. But the ex feel nobody's perfect. So we have right here that somebody was trying to get to the Milky Way, whoever this person is, a woman or a man. So we got number 11. So he had to work harder. No more excuses for work. Himself or his wife or a boss or whoever this is. Different. So somebody was saying they'd be different by Friday. As far as maybe doing some work, or he might have said things would be different. Okay, here we hear somebody saying, try me if you dare, putting out a threat to him. He might have been eating. So we have, he missing his baby. Maybe eat ice cream. He was a genius, though. Somebody didn't even know he was a genius. Either he was in pain some kind of way, or he was taking pain medication. So he had to see his worth and see his ambition. Because somebody do plenty of good, they shouldn't be held up in their wrong. So, what is this? Give me a reason why I should take you back. So somebody felt a certain kind of way, but he felt a certain kind of way. Give him a reason why he should take somebody back, and who he would be taken back would be an ex-boss or anybody like that, or his child's mother. Because he wanted his feelings to rise right here. And he might let him rise. That means get upset. Because somebody wanted to be picked by him because they missed him. Business person or wife or whoever this is. Because somebody wanted to be secure. But this person needs to check the person's mind. So we got business partner or wife. So yeah, let's see. I'm trying to make it an even two. Even two. There was an S show, and life was like a movie for Jamal. Okay, somebody had some flip words for him. So we have right here that he need to cut the cord on anything ungodly, people, persons or things. His soul was crying out for a conclusion because the stalking had to end. Somebody was calling him, nagging him, following him, or whatever was going on. Somebody who going to be guilty as charged as it exists. So he was trying to make arrangements to get out of that camp, or he needed to get away from there because something was extraordinary and he needed to send it back to the sender. So we have that he is settled down in a fortress, and for him his fortress was the water at the time. Okay, so somebody homosexual and hiding it, right? But it's abuse, right? And he's scaling things out for a rosy summer. So he was like a workhorse, but he needed relaxation. So we have that. He had a whirlwind romance. So we got coconut. So coconut could go with somebody like coconut, or we just dealing with another race person, or two races put together, or whatever this is. So he had to stop getting something, whatever it is, because he felt protected, or the person felt protected from somebody take some kind of drugs or whatever's going on, drink or something. They need to get help for an addiction here. So we have that somebody wears a symbol, logo, or we're dealing with a company in general. So he had to start to love himself or this person. So somebody wanted to ensure their spot, or he wanted to ensure his spot. So our best friend was involved in a crime, or in his crime. Okay, so Somebody wanted a windfall, Joey Marcus. So there was going to be some traveling, and he did travel to go there because he was in it for himself. Because he was going to fill out some kind of paperwork, contracts, or writing, or whatever he's going to do, so he's feeling good. So we have right here that he's feeling the moisture of what this took from him. So the end of the road, he came to the end of the road. He is explaining to a lawyer what he needed to, anything like that, as far as coming to the end of the road, as far as a business deal with anybody, or a lawyer to get a divorce. Okay, let's see. Okay, he wanted to express himself. He's trying his best to escape the water, probably, or just escape his marriage, or escape whoever this is that was coming after him, because this card said Tuesday. I don't know the day he died, but somebody came after him. There's going to be a go-getter and go after him on whatever day. It don't have to be a Tuesday, because the one before it said that he's trying his best to escape. The one before it said the end of the road. Okay. But it's time for the family to heal. Inviting a healing. Talking will be the only way for the family to heal. So I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to see if I can see Malcolm. Let me see Malcolm. Malcolm. Bear with me. Do these cards. Okay, now let's just see. Let me see if I can see you, Malcolm. Tell me. You want me to tell your family anything? Tell your family. Let's see Regina King. Let's just see why am I seeing her. Let me just see. Oh, here's something in my mind. Let me just look it up. I see her though, but I should be seeing Malcolm. Let me just see. Let's see something. Is she looking out the window, thinking, or whatever's going on here? Let me just see. I'm trying to see him though. Okay, let's see. I'm glad. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. Somebody's name could be Anthony. Somebody might have been dealing with software, Microsoft. My stomach growling, I'm so sorry. Law enforcement, digital evidence, something from the computer. Why I'm saying that is I had to look up the word I hear. I might be saying it wrong. Kufi, if I'm saying it right. Kufi. So it made me look it up. So it's saying, which stand for Computer Online Forensics Evidence Extractor, is a software developed by Microsoft for law enforcement to extract digital evidence from computers. It's designed to be used yeah, so maybe some kind of way somebody was dealing with the computer, taking away stuff from the computer, what I just said, taking away stuff from the computer or anything like that. Because I just heard that word, but I see Regina in my mind, her, but it's like she might be looking out the window or something like that, thinking, but I was wanting to see Malcolm. Let me just see if I can see Malcolm. Okay, Malcolm. Tell me something. Okay. He's looking out at the water. He's looking at the water. So he's standing there looking out at the water. But he fully clothed. Okay. What that mean? Okay, he had a shark among him. He's saying us, but he had a shark among him. He fully clothed. He's standing there looking at the water. Get what I'm saying? On the beach looking out. I don't see his daughter though. Got a hat on too. So it's a shark among us. A shark among him. It was a shark. That mean a person. So he had a shark among him in his midst. Anything like that. Somebody who he might consider a friend at one point, or a friend at one time, or a friend during that time, or whatever. Let me see. Malcolm, give me 10 cards. Give me 10 cards to sum this up. 10 cards. Put my hands on the cards. Because Malcolm is in the spirit. Give me 10 cards, Malcolm. Give me 10 of them. 1. First card is morally, whoever this man is knew he was wrong. Okay, that's the first card. Next card is what? Somebody made him absolute memory. Second card. Third card. Person don't have to be European, so don't pay that no attention. I don't know what race the person is. It's going to be justice for sure against a European or against whoever the person is. Okay? Or he wanted, right? So we have right here, somebody was gay since their childhood. Man or woman, whoever. Okay. Next card is, I'm bruised, but I'm still me inside. So he was bruised, but he's still him inside. He is going to be calm and be yourself and conquer this. So he didn't get to conquer this, or he found out somebody was gay. Anything like that, maybe? If not that, he got bruised by something somebody said to him out of the way. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Next one is, let's see. No, female or male is gay here, so he mentioned them coming. So somebody mentioned that, he mentioned to somebody that his wife, his child, and him was coming somewhere to somebody. He mentioned it to somebody, or somebody else mentioned that Malcolm, his wife, and his child was coming. However it's going. Let's just say, keep your eyes on the cards. Okay. Malcolm. Tell your story, Malcolm. Tell your story. Okay, we got it. 2 cards. We got check the cards. Keep your eyes on the cards and check the cards. Number 12, number 21. Okay. So he is dealing with a nut. He is going to be genuine with this person, with a female or a male. And the nut simply means unstable, mentally ill, not all dead, drug addicted, a person who drinks, or somebody who just was chasing him. Take whichever one for the nut. Okay. Okay, here's the common denominator himself, with whoever this person is, but if the person changed their identity, if he changed his identity, it won't work with his twin. So the twin could be his wife, or the twin could be some boss, or it could be a best friend. If not a best friend, a boss or his wife, any of those people. If we go gay, go trans, or clash, one or the other. So somebody told him to come on, let's get to the melting pot, come on, let's get in a project, anything like that. And he trusted somebody some kind of way, and they whoever it is, they tricked him. Whoever it is. Made him an absolute memory. He had to be himself. We got birds, so I don't know what that beats, if it was birds there, or we dealing with an old bird, or we got number 1991, number 10. We got a Taurus again, somebody an earth sign, act like an earth sign. He need to look in the mirror and really see this person for who this person was. Person couldn't be trusted, but he couldn't see that he was among a shark. He didn't see it. Because God said the first card, morally, this person was wrong. And down the bottom, this last card, God said he need to look in the mirror. Because this person didn't show the love this person supposed to show. This person was a shark, a snake, a hater. Okay. Justice. This person wanted to get justice against Jamal because the person felt Jamal did the person wrong as far as a situation. Whoever it is, old boss, because it was a dismantling of the friendship. Old boss, wife, best friend, somebody, whoever this person is. Okay, so I'm going to end it there. This is the Bryce Love One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is a storyline reading for Malcolm Jamal Warner, who died at age 54 in water. He knew how to swim, but something stopped him from being able to save himself. He wouldn't have had his daughter out in the water and put her in danger. He wouldn't have just swam out and left her over there. He wouldn't have had a bunch of distance between him and his daughter. So if he was all the way over there away from his daughter and not really trying to hold on to her tightly, that means something was wrong that made it where he couldn't control things. Yeah. Peace.